What's going on, guys? Today I am going to be reacting to 50 ridiculous laws in the United States. Now, these are going to seem even more ridiculous to me being an outsider from South Africa. Yeah, should be fun. I'll try to just keep the video flowing. If I laugh, I'll talk over it. If not,
50
of course.
ridiculous laws in the US. Hey everyone, it's Alexa. Welcome back to You Never Know What Ridiculous Act is Considered a Crime. Before we get into today's to cut down a cactus in Arizona, the penalty save the cacti. It's illegal to cut down a cactus in Arizona. The penalty could be up to 25 years in jail. If you do want to remove a saguaro cactus from your property, the law requires landowners to contact the Arizona Department of Agriculture. Once they give you a permit and tag the plant, you then receive permission to remove it.
Okay, I get why you shouldn't remove it, or you can't remove it because of destroys the environment and stuff. Why 25 years in prison? That's just
No bingo nights. Bingo games can't last longer than 5 hours in North Carolina. If it's gone on too long in North Carolina, cops could throw you in a slammer. The law only affects certain organizations that take place in North Carolina. The law also states that you must do no more than one game in 48 hours, and that you can't give out more than a $500 prize. No clean teeth Sundays. You cannot buy a toothbrush and toothpaste at the same time on a Sunday in Rhode Island. Did you ever hear that it's illegal to sell both to the same customer on the day of rest? Lots of sources on the internet state this to be fact. However, according to PolitiFact, no one's sure if it's true. Would you still risk it though?
That's just stupid though.
Hey ladies, ever feel like skipping a day with a razor? Don't even try and leave the house without shaving in New Mexico. It's illegal for a woman to leave the house looking unshaven. If you're experimenting with the growing out of your armpit hair trend, steer clear of the city of Carrizozo because that's where they implement this law.
Yeah.
Marrying on a dare. If you looked into Delaware's law books, you might be surprised that you cannot get married on a dare or jest. We're not sure what the law says about being triple dog dared though, but we're assuming that's frowned upon too. Funny pics.
Yeah.
Forget about snapping a picture of a rabbit between January and April in Wyoming. You're going to need an official permit for that. Otherwise, it's illegal. No utensils here. A knife, a fork to eat fried chicken? Please. Not in Gainesville, Georgia, where it's illegal to use anything but your bare hands. Police nearly arrested a woman for trying to eat that southern staple meal with a fork. Not for fun. In New York, it's illegal to throw a ball at someone's head for fun. Harming any other body part with a sports ball is fine though. Bites not allowed. Not just any bites. Rhode Island prohibits intentional bites. Having a little disagreement with your friend? Try and avoid intentionally biting off their arm. It's illegal there. If you accidentally bite them, it seems this law does not apply. Bear wrestling championships. Are you training your pet bear to be the next wrestling superstar? Better not be doing that in Alabama, where bear wrestling matches are illegal. Bear wrestling took place rather commonly as recently as the 80s, but Alabama officials deemed it too dangerous and outlawed it in 1996.
That's just
Abstinence laws. If you aren't saving yourself for marriage, you should probably move out of Virginia. Having sex before marriage is illegal in Virginia and could cost you a $250 fine. Virginia's for lovers indeed. As of early 2018, however, lawmakers sought to turn this law over finally. Eyes on the road. In Alabama, it's illegal to be blindfolded while driving. We wonder why. The mustache law. Fans of facial hair. You may grow a mustache in Eureka, Nevada. However, if you plan to kiss any ladies, you will have to shave first. It's illegal to kiss a woman if you have a mustache. The law dates back to the 1800s when quite a few anti-facial hair laws existed. Get milk somewhere else. Liquor stores in Indiana cannot sell milk or cold soft drinks. Everything else like tobacco, water, and non-alcoholic beverages are all game though. A case of warm Coca-Cola or Sprite bottles? That's fine too. No clones allowed. In North Dakota, you cannot clone or attempt to clone another person. As for South Dakota, we haven't heard anything, so feel free to move further south if you urgently need a biological copy of something. Bake Shop Blues. No matter how tired you are, it's illegal to take a nap in a bake shop, cheese factory, or creamery in Illinois. If all the food at the facility does not come in hermetically sealed packages, you can head home for a nap. Or as a crowd. So, you're out on the town. It's just you and 4 of your closest friends. Too bad you can only buy drinks for 3 of them if you're in Nevada, where it's illegal to buy drinks for more than 3 other people at a time. Be serious. Be careful when bird shooting in Vermont. The law deems it illegal to shoot birds for your own amusement or entertainment, so put on your dead serious face when you do it and try not to giggle, we guess. A lush goldfish. You know someone did this first and created a ruckus if they had to make a law out of it. If you're looking to get your goldfish sloshed, you can forget it in Ohio, where it is illegal to give your fish alcohol. Bring your fishing pole. Look, we know that going down to the water and catching fish with your bare hands sounds fun, but we hope you don't live in Indiana. It's illegal there. So if you fish here, remember to bring a fishing pole. No matinees. Jonesing to see the latest rom-com first thing in the morning? You're out of luck if you live in New Hampshire because it's illegal for cinemas to show movies before 2 p.m. on any given day. Church fun? Not allowed. So this one's a doozy. In Alabama, you cannot wear a fake mustache to church if it causes laughter. When it comes to the origin of this law, it seems the history books don't exactly make it clear, but we have our guesses.
What?
Chicken jokes aside, why did the chicken cross the road? For the chickens that live in Quitman, Georgia, you can count on them not crossing any roads ever, at least not any open ones. Garbage food. If you live in Arizona, it is illegal to feed your pig garbage. You shouldn't be feeding anyone garbage, but whatever. Should you feel the strong desire to feed your pig some trash, you can obtain a permit from an associate director. According to Arizona's Title III Law of Agriculture, all pig-eating garbage permits get renewed every January. Shoes off. North Dakota does not care how tired you are. It's illegal to fall asleep with your shoes on. Get clean right now. Talk about the punishment fitting the crime. If someone catches you stealing a bar of soap in Arizona, you have to wash your body until the soap is completely gone. That'll teach you. You'll be so clean now. Keep your eyes. Looking to pick up some extra cash. It sounds like residents of Texas can't pay the rent by selling their eyeballs, which is completely illegal in Texas and probably elsewhere too. The safest golf balls. In Massachusetts, you cannot bring exploding golf balls on the course. It's a $500 fine for first-timers and possible jail time for repeat offenders. Section 55 prohibits the presence of golf balls containing acid, gas, fluid, or other explosive substances. Sweet dreams, donkeys. Your donkey cannot sleep in the bathtub if you live in Arizona. The law originates from an incident in the 1920s where a broken dam caused a rancher's home to flood. The water washed away the rancher's donkey that was asleep in the bathtub. Because of the efforts the town went to save the animal, the state passed the law to make it illegal for donkeys to sleep in bathtubs in the first place. The Star-Spangled... It's against the law to not finish the national anthem once you start it in New Mexico. Oh, say, does that Star-Spangled Banner yet... What? You better finish telling us what it did. Nuclear crimes. The bad news is it's illegal to detonate a nuclear device in California. The good news, you'll just be fined for it. The pub combo. Nothing goes better together than beer and pretzels. For North Dakotans, they can't enjoy the simple luxury because serving the two at the same time is illegal. No Sunday meat. A Sunday barbecue isn't as simple as it sounds for those residing in Washington. You better buy your meat on Saturday because it's illegal to buy meat on Sunday. Sit down. If you're out partying in Texas, you may want to have a seat. It's illegal to have more than 3 sips of beer while standing. Sit down if you plan on finishing it. Hanging clothes. In New York, you must purchase a license to hang clothes before hanging them on a clothesline. At least 19 states in America consider hanging clothes on a clothesline an act against the law. The laws usually cite clotheslines as being a safety risk for obstruction of view or cause of strangulation. Buying peanuts. The award for most random yet specific law goes to Alabama, where it's illegal to sell peanuts on a Wednesday after sundown. Drunk moose. Trust Alaska to implement a law like this. In Fairbanks, you may not hand a moose a beer or any other kind of liquor. Wondering what the situation was that prompted this law? You can probably imagine. Box of chocolates. Make sure to weigh a box of chocolates first if you plan on giving it to your sweetie in Idaho. It's illegal to give your fiancé a box of candy that weighs more than 50 pounds. How do you pronounce this? You'd better learn the proper pronunciation of the state where you live, at least if you live in Arkansas. Or is it Arkansas? It's illegal to pronounce the name wrong. Chew some gum. If you're stuffing your face with onion rings or garlic bread, don't even think about attending a public event or using public transportation in Indiana. It's illegal to do either after eating onions or garlic. Singles.
Okay.
Pay up singles. Getting married comes with a lot of benefits, and in Missouri, it comes with one more. Single men between the ages of 18 and 50 years old must pay a $1 tax annually. Does that outweigh how much you would spend on a wedding and kids? Up to you to decide. Scrabble can wait. If you live in Connecticut and enjoy a good game of Scrabble, don't even think about playing while a politician is giving a speech. It's illegal. Women in Waynesboro. In Waynesboro, Virginia, it's illegal for a woman to drive down Main Street unless her husband is walking in front of the car waving a red flag. This law came to pass before cars were even that popular, so most likely it was just a safety precaution. Really, no one knew how to drive. Still sexist though. Toss away. Here's something we bet you didn't know you needed a permit for. Midget tossing. Or rather, little people tossing for the politically correct term. It's illegal to toss someone with dwarfism while in a bar in Illinois. Should you gain the right permit for the occasion, however, then you can throw people around as much as you want. No red on Lake Street. There's a street called Lake Street in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Despite looking like a regular street, the law prohibits people from driving down it in a red car. If you ever visit, you'll probably see red cars driving up and down here all day because, unsurprisingly, the rule hardly gets enforced. Pet or bite? Police in Paulding, Ohio get to bite a dog if they think it will calm the dog down. Some family love. Think your cousin's looking kind of cute? Luckily for family love in Utah, you can marry your cousin if you're over 65 years old. If it's true love, you'll wait, right? Leave Bigfoot alone. Bigfoot fans, you should leave him alone if you think you ever spotted him in Washington, because authorities could arrest and fine you for harassing him. If you find him in Oregon, though, go ahead and bother him all you want. North Carolinian Idol. If you're thinking of singing in North Carolina, it had better be on key. It's illegal to sing off key there. The law goes back to the 19th century court case that involved a man singing so loudly and so poorly he got in trouble. We still have what we think could be ridiculous. 1. Break the law. Criminals entering Washington that do not stop at the border and call the chief of police before entering the state are already breaking the law. Technically, you'd be breaking the law before you've even broken the law. What kind of legal inception is that?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to me. Go check out these guys' YouTube channel. We'll link to the video and stuff down below. Make sure to go over and check them out if you're interested. Leave a like down below and subscribe, and see you on Monday. This week on Friday. Yes, cool. Bye.